Hi everyone. Right now, I want to talk a little bit about the TR04. The TR04 is a printout that you will be getting that's going to help you to plan out the classes that you're going to need if you want to graduate from high school. So when you get this printout, the first thing you want to do is confirm that this is in fact for you and not for anyone else. So for the graduation year, you want to make sure that it is the correct year. For the name, make sure it has the correct name. For the birthday, make sure that this is the month, day, and year that you were born. And for the grade level, make sure that this is accurate. Now, in the next part right here, this is a summary of your credits. This column right here is the credits that you need to graduate from high school total. So if you add this all up, you need 230 credits to graduate from high school. You need 40 for English, you need 20 for math, and on and on. So you add it all up, it should equal 230 credits. This column right here is how many credits you have done. That means that you have taken it and you have passed it. Now, they just changed this so that to actually pass your classes, you need to get a C or higher as of this year. Last year, you had to get either you had to get at least a D. They've made it harder now to pass your classes, but in total amount of credits, they lowered it to be 230. So right here it's saying that for Jane Doe, of the 230 credits she needs to graduate, she has 149.5 that she has done. Now this column right here is how many units that she has in progress. That means that she's enrolled in right now. This right here is the column of how many credits that she has failed. And this column right here which is a very important column. This is how many credits that she still needs to take to graduate from high school. So now, if we look at each one individually, for English, and if you want to graduate from high school, you need to take 40 credits. So if each class is approximately 5 credits, you need to take 8 English classes. So it looks right here, like right now, that she's already taken and passed 25 credits or 5 classes. So she still needs to take another 15 more credits to equal right here a total of of 40 credits. So she has 5 in progress right now. If you add the 5 to the 25, that's 30. That means that she still technically has 10 more that she has to take beyond the current year or the current term. So right here, it shows it right here. So if you add the 10, the 5, and the 25 all together, that should equal 40 credits. Now, if she fails this class here, this then in a more updated printout of this for next year, this is going to be 0 again because she won't have anything in progress. And under failed units, it'll have a 5 right here. So if you still add it up, oh, and then right here, instead of it being 10 credits, it'll probably be 15 credits. Because you need to add this all up, it should equal, a total here, okay? So for math, she has taken 20, excuse me, she needs to take up to 20 credits. She's already taken 20. Now, let me point out right here that she failed this right here. Now, even though she failed it, it looks like she made it up at a later date. So even though she failed it, this right here, it will not change. So any of the totals here won't change. What's important is how many credits that she has done, how many that she has in progress, and how many that she still has to take. So if you add up how many credits that she has to take still, how many in progress, and how many she has done, it should equal a total here. So because she's done 20 of the 20 credits, then in progress and additional credits, it's 0. She's done. She's all good here. For each of the other rows, it works exactly the same. Now, this for this area right here, this right here indicates what parts of the Casey exam that you have passed or you haven't passed. A P indicates that you have passed it. I'm assuming an N or having a blank indicates that you have not passed it. So if you want to graduate from high school, it's not just about units or credits. It's about also passing that Casey exam. So and even if you pass this, you still have to pass all your classes as well. Now for this area right here, this is the computer. It's a requirement that you need to show basic ability on using a computer. Now we don't offer a class in computers, but we do offer classes that meet that will meet this here. So, and I believe it's under applied technology. Mr. Massey has a class that you can take where it'll meet this requirement here. You also have to take. You also have to do a project, I believe, at the end. For more information about this, you need to speak to your counselor. N means that it has not been met yet. So this is a summary of all of the credits. How many you need total, how many you have done, how many you have in progress, how many that you still need to actually take. Now, this part right here, this is a summary of your courses. These are the courses that you have done. These are the ones that you have in progress right now, and these are the ones that you still have to actually take. So for Jane Doe, she has taken and passed 5 English classes, which is approximately 25 credits. And I know that because right here I have a 25. In progress, she has 1 in progress. It's this one right here. And she still needs to take another 10 more credits for English if she wants to graduate, and it's right here. So this column right here is the one that's really important, because this one right here is the one that you're going to look at to see what classes you still have to take, so that you can plan out what classes you need for the next year. And I won't go over each one because it's really all the same. Let me just point out for life skills, again, I think I said earlier that you don't have to have that class anymore. That class has been eliminated. If you took it, great, that's fine. But if you haven't, you don't have to worry about it anymore. For elective credits, these are classes that you have to take that count for credit, but don't fall under anything else other than for elective. So it doesn't fall necessarily under English credit. It could be an English class, but if you've already done all of your other English classes, then it'll count for elective credit. So here are all the ones that she has done. If you notice, for advisory, it has a P right there, because for advisory, it's just a pass or a fail. Here's all of the classes that she has in progress for elective credit. And since electives can really be almost any class, it's not going to have a list of classes right here. It's just as a list of how many credits that she still has to take. Now, it is quite possible that you might take a class that counts for credit, where you get a grade, but it won't count for to graduate. So any courses that you are currently in or you've passed that don't count for graduation will appear here. And for this one right here, these are classes that you have attempted and you failed. Now, I don't want you to, freak out about this, okay? Just because you have a bunch of like courses here, that doesn't mean that you haven't that you don't have it done now. So like as an example, for Jane Doe, it looks like earlier on in high school she took Algebra 1A, she failed it, she took Algebra 1B twice, and she failed it. But I know for a fact that she made it up because now for algebra she has none in progress and she doesn't have to take any more because for math, of the 20 credits that she has to take, she's earned all of them. So even if you fail it, that doesn't mean that you haven't done it. So I wouldn't say ignore this, but don't worry about it so much. Look at how many that you have done and how many that you still have to take. Okay, and that's really it. That's how you read the TR04. If you guys have any other questions on how to read this, or if you have any other questions on what classes that you have to take and all that, the best person to actually ask is your counselor. I'm here in the library. I can maybe answer a few questions also, but the best person to ask is your counselor, and that is reading the TR04.